Hello there. Welcome to B1NN, the B1 News Network on Hot Lava Music TV. I'm Cedric Blackman with breaking news. But before I start, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cedric Blackman, and Von Savage Media. Then make sure you visit jlava.com. Now let's join the live stream already in progress.
Kate covered most of it. The only thing I would add was as soon as the call came in, it came in as possibly ammonia. So we were able to dispatch our brand new Cat 31 Hazmat rig, which is a state asset, but it's housed in the city of Duluth, and we have a full hazmat team. So we're able to roll a full hazmat team along with our firefighters to this scene and immediately start evaluating what we had and coming up, working with the DECC operating engineers who responded from home. We were able to work up a plan to not only mitigate the leak, but then, soon we'll be starting to ventilate the entire building to make sure it's safe for use, hopefully by tomorrow. Sure. Well, it's definitely an inhalation hazard. So, it was lucky that there was only 3 people in that section of the building at the time, and they were able to exit the area, call in the operating engineers, and then they did try to make an entry with their personal protective equipment, and they tried to isolate the leak at that point. They were not able to. So now we are, our hazmat team members and the operating engineers are working on stopping the leak right now.
Is that just leak caused from the cooling system, or where did it from the curling club, or where did it come from?
Correct. It's part of the cooling system for the curling club.
How rare is it to have this? I know most systems don't run off ammonia anymore. It's kind of an older system, must be.
Yeah, I think they're transitioning away from ammonia, and I know this is a system that's as old as the curling club. So, and I know that they're, looking to make upgrades in the future, but this is what we have now, and we're working with the DECC staff to make it safe, so that the DECC can operate tomorrow.
And last question, I've seen a lot of people stop, take pictures. This is actually, like Kate said, you have to be really careful and keep your distance from this area, or anybody who wants to come over to the light show.
Right. The Duluth Police Department is assisting us in keeping people out of the hazard zone. So there's really nothing to see. Everything's on the inside of the building. So yeah, if people want to just stay, a half mile away from us or so and let us do our job, and we'll get the DECC operating hopefully by tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Sean Creuset. I'm the City of Duluth Fire Chief, and again, I'd like to just kind of reiterate that we do have the scene stabilized right now, but we're still mitigating the leak. We're asking the public to stay away. We do have Harbor Drive closed. We have the blue slip bridge up, closed for pedestrian traffic. We've evacuated the theater, and the skywalk is closed also just for public safety. We'd like to really thank our partners in Public Works and the Police Department, the DECC staff, and the theater staff as we work through the evacuation process and the closing down of the area. It is safe for the public right at the moment as long as they stay away from this area. We are still, again, in an active scene. I'd really like to thank our teammates and congratulate Assistant Chief Edwards on a really quick and smart response to this. We don't oftentimes activate our internal hazmat team. We just handle it with fire crews, and so that was really kind of a key to get this situation kind of under control quickly. Like I said, it's going to take a while. It's not like a structure fire where we go in, we put it out, and we're done. Hazmat scene is a little different. We take it slow. We talk to some of the experts that work for the DECC that are really keen to how the refrigeration system works. We're doing active monitoring both inside and outside to make sure the area is even safe for us to stand here now. Monitoring the weather, of course, as we've seen some wind switches off the lake. So there's a lot going on right now, and our team's really doing a great job to to handle all the different aspects of this kind of unique and rare situation.
Last question. We heard from across the scanner. I was down there in less than 10 minutes. They were already on scene. What was the arrival time?
I would guess it was less than 2 minutes. Yeah. I believe it was less than 2 minutes. We can get the exact numbers out in a press release a little later. We haven't really gone back and looked at the actual dispatch times, but it was a very quick response. Yep. Any other questions?
Based on your best judgment, maybe you don't know, but how long will it take you guys to clear the ammonia from?
Assistant Chief Edwards, do you have a little more information on that?
Yeah, once we know that we have the leak stopped, I think we will probably be able to clear the building in 2 hours or less, most likely. We have a lot of positive pressure ventilation fans. We have a lot of experience with ventilation in all size buildings, and they also have a good HVAC system here at the deck that will assist too. So that's another reason. I know we have senior deck staff responding to the scene now, and we'll work with them to create a ventilation plan, and I'm quite confident if we can get the leak stopped, which I think we can. I'm quite confident we will be able to ventilate the building in time for it to operate tomorrow.
So clearly, as you've heard from both Chief Crochet and Assistant Chief Edwards, this continues to be an active scene, which is why we're again asking the public to stay away from the area until further notice. The bridge will stay up, Harbor Drive will remain closed down, just to provide our teams the space that they need to do their job safely. Again, I just think it's really important to illustrate we can't do this work alone. Certainly, we were working very hard with the deck staff. We will have an update on the situation tomorrow. When we have that time identified, we'll certainly let the media and the public know. In the meantime, thank you very much for your cooperation. We know that this is a popular area in the summer, and people are excited to get back to events. And again, just want to reiterate that this right now continues to be an active scene, and we want just our main message is that we're trying to keep the public safe.
You know that you was out the joint about 2 weeks. Don't you think it's about time you gave me my money? I told you I ain't had your money yet, man. What you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went on the day. I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man. What the fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol up.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, 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 check. Yeah, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You gave everybody theirs, I'm trying to see about mine. Sick of
Tryna bring it back, tryna bring it back, tryna bring it back.
I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store.
Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm a slave with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it in sight night.
Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey, Rihanna. designer. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint.
You almost drown me, it astounds me like the level of deceit. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid of thoughts, 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spend, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.